I look good. All right, I gotta share my other. You know what? You take your no. I am not a play toy. I am talking live. No, I'm not playing right now. Now get back. You be good. I love you. Sometimes he gets so curious and wants to play. It's been cold in here. My roommate uh, is celebrating the weekend, and uh, I'm drinking a martini or two, and it's getting yeah. So I wanted to share. Um, oh, gosh. Well, you think it could go over here? Oh, I like the one on we lie to ourselves. And it's true though. We do. We are the best narcissists to ourselves. I don't think so. Not right now. You go over there and I'll play with you later. Oh, goodness gracious. I love my cat. Don't get me wrong. Oh, good. I put that over there. I keep knocking the darn thing off. All right. There we go. I got to share to a couple things. Let's see. Snapchat and X. I'm going to kill this cat as well. Oh. All right. Oh, I'm getting tired. Usually I go to bed about 7. So I will be, um, I have changed I am now working daytime and I'm so happy to be on. I moved from daytime. Oh, yeah, it's a long time. I want to stay here for a whole lot longer, you know? So this is my cat. Oh, don't you love me? So, hi, how are you? Let's get caught up. Oh, it is been really cold in my house, and it's yeah, everyone else is hot. But anyway, I um join me in chat over here. Wait, I am talking. What? You want pets? I'm not playing with you right now. No, you're not biting me. Do you want to have a new? Oh, it isn't just to smell good. Right here. I don't have to use it on him. It's psychological. I love you. Yes, I do. He's pissed at me. Hey, how about some catnip? And let's get started. This is Friday, my day off. I'm not going to work or anything. I work different hours, and it's really great. Oh, it's like the hours work were when I got home though, boy, my leggies needed some rest after my shower. So let's get caught up. I moved from working midnights to now I'm working the daytime shift, and I get off and I can actually buy groceries or do whatever, go to more than, Walmart, because that was the only thing that was open. I mean, at first it was great because I got a lot of stuff done that needed to be done. And then I don't know what it is. I'm going to be honest. I felt at the moment there was a need of change, a need of just stuff going around. You know what I mean? You just want change, and boy, did I miss working daytime. It's just easy, you know, it is what it is. So I'm having my apple cider. Oh, it's so good. Mm. And let's enjoy some weed. Let me throw some music on. Okay, let's see what kind of music we have here. Sebastian Bach. A lot of his later works, if you ever noticed he used to listen through vibrations, and it's amazing to hear how his music got louder and louder as he got older and older. So, anyway, there's me and my cat. Yeah, he's my sweetie. This is Bobby next to me, and we're catching up on what's happened to me and what I've been doing. I have, besides Snake Lady, because let's just be honest, she has some unique friends. She has Lulu Lee. Lulu Lee is a Chinese matchmaker who probably, as for, matchmaking and stuff, it's comical. And some work, she says, I got 50-50. You want to take chance? You got to take chance. 50-50. So, yeah, I got a new character that I've been thinking about for a while. And I, have that. And I have been thinking also about the Snake Lady and how I want to have her seen as a more or less a person who really needs help, but just thinks that she's doing okay the way she's doing it. She gets in herself in comical situations, and she gets fished and she gets all kinds. When that happens, it's upsetting. We are going to be talking in our next show about the here, I got my notes over here and I didn't. There we go. All right. About 8 Passengers. They have that, I believe it's on HBO. HBO loves documentaries, and I just happened to be on it. I was like, okay, we'll go on there, and it was a channel back in its day until the late Cuckoo for Coconuts. All right, I got a spray here, and yeah, you're a cute cat, but not that cute. Oh, your little tail. Oh, I got your tail. I got your tail. So she had her 2 children. Anytime you have somebody where I think that they're going to take their 2 children and use food as a punishment, you take your food away, you don't feed your kids. God, the one lady that she was having an affair with on her husband, she was saying that she was this counselor And who in the right mind would suggest, it was for 8 passengers, it was about the children on that. They're doing a documentary on that. It's really riveting, and I can't believe that somebody would check it out. 8 passengers, really, this anyone that tries to hurt, especially children, it's not like they can go, okay, I'll just pack up my stuff, put it in my car and leave. Children don't have that option. They're there. You're their responsibility. So to see 8 passengers and to see this woman and her father, this guy really, it's Mormon, of course, and they believe that, this counselor was doing this good job, and all she was doing is ruining marriages. So anyway, her 2 children were emancipated. They're I mean, shit, they were so skinny that it wasn't even funny. She used food. She was just, her and her oh, just fat, nasty, crunchy, mentally ill counselor who looked like she ate all the food. And pretty well, took over the whole family. She was, and you got to hear this. This is like during the end of the, there's more to come, but she got into their house by saying she was being followed by shadow people and stuff. I'd be like, look, you're an evil woman. If shadow people are following somebody and they're your counselor and they call you up and tell you shadow people are over, you tell them you stay over there and you cut ties with that woman like you can't believe. You really don't need that kind of stuff. And then she expected that woman who, on the 8 passengers were, you got to sleep with me, literally. I really, and I was so disturbed. I was talking about it at work. I go, God, that was such a I couldn't think of telling my kid. Now, I had a stepmother that was that way. That's why it affected me so much. She took food away from me, and I had friends and stuff feed me. After a while, I finally, when she took and physically locked the outside of my door with the key lock thing on the outside, I contacted my grandmother and I had to call collect. And I found out I had to figure out a way to call collect that my grandma would call my middle school. And I did. And she said, yep. I called them, I just said, my middle school name. I'm here, and I told her what was going on, and she came to Michigan, and she had her friends pick her up from the airport, and they took the lock off, and they were floored. Yeah. And it can happen in any family. My dad was gone overseas to deal with business, and my stepmonster went total crazy. And my family pretty well said, you're done here. You're really done. You don't treat family like that. And she told my grandmother that I wasn't family. I was an animal. Yeah, that's so C8, going HBO documentaries. Oh yeah, it's about 8 passengers. It is amazing to see that because it gives you an idea that, life is fragile. And we really, if your neighbors are a little bit weird and their kids are super skinny, call the police, call somebody. If they look at like, if their ribs are showing, that mama is not feeding them. And that's the whole thing. When mental illness, a lot of mental illness, people are not going to go, I'm mentally ill, I'm not feeding my kids, and I live in a filthy house, and I and I don't clean and I don't wash myself. There's problems with that. You got to take care of your kids. You got to take care of your home. It shows mental stability. When people don't do that, like they're not just having a bad day, they just don't do it because they're lazy. It's not just because they're fat, it's a mental thing. You gotta, make yourself, like I said, I make myself, I got goals to get, and sometimes I just want to sit and be lazy, and we don't have that chance. So thank you too. Hey, so put thumbs up, smash that, subscribe. I am bringing out a new character called Lulu Lee. She's a Chinese lady with, she's like an attitude. She thinks she's better than what she is, and she's honest to a certain point. Then it's, you know, she's trying to sell her product, which is, hey, I can match you up with anybody. And then the antics she gets in those. It's like her brother is used for a lot of dates, I have a feeling. So, what I want to do is start working from my office that I got to finish cleaning up. And I will be videoing from my office. It's a more, I think this is nice and great. And I will bring my cat into the office and you can visit with them. But sometimes it's hard to do my act in front of you when I got a cat who thinks that sometimes it's time to play when I'm trying to entertain you guys too. So, and I'm trying to see what else. I moved to daytime over at my work. I'm really excited about that because I really just it's so nice. And I still see a lot of the people I worked at when I worked midnights. And I do miss them. And I gotta get out of my comfort zone so I can grow. But anywho, we are smoking kind. And it's delish. Kind. I forget what flavor. It's a flavor of the month club, but it's really nice. I love these jars. They're really neat. That's round and weird. So here we are. Kind. So I moved to the daytime. I love it. Oh, I got to. After I punched out, I had a quesadilla, chicken quesadilla. Oh, it was so good. It was yummy. Oh, I'm still full. Well, not really. I'm gonna make something to eat, but I've been full for, a while. So usually I have when evening hits, I'll have a yogurt or something just to, tide me over. So I don't eat too much. And another thing, um, Delia, my friend, I made a promise to her. I have what I'm skinny everywhere else, but I got that my tire is getting bigger. So that's why I've been exercising every day. And um exercising, no, not like counting calories, because my job is a very physical one. So I've never had to count calories. What I usually do is I have a good regimen on my exercising. Once I exercise, my stomach usually disappears. Not this time. Sorry. So I promised Delia that I would go and make a doctor's appointment just to find out if everything's going fine and dandy. And I really want to get my blood redrawn so I can make sure that my cholesterol is going down. I mean, it's just slightly risen, but I never had it up high, in any corners. I don't take any medication of any kind. I just take weed and I, yeah, that's about it. Weed and caffeine. It's a very good week. It was nice. Paid Monday up. Woo, woo, woo. So I made my doctor's appointment, and it's for this Thursday. So I got to figure out a way to. It's an early morning. The reason why I made it early morning was because of the fact that I have usually, because I was working midnights, and I think, well, I get up at 6 and then take my shower and stuff, and I head out there. But uh, I don't want to change it because, yeah, I'll deal with the 4 hours because I'll have to leave. It's an 8:30 appointment, so I'll have to leave at 8, and I'll make it there. This month on Buckingham Palace, we're going to talk to all the royals. It sounds like that, doesn't it? That kind of music. And over here is Prince Charles and Diana. And over here, oh, let's just skip the rest of the old hag. I'm sorry, what Charles is married to? Ooh, God, that must be a lot of alcohol. I think that Diana, out of the royals, was the gem in the rough. She was absolutely a beautiful person. Not perfect, but beautiful. And a beautiful heart. She was in amongst the wolves. So, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been watching Morgue, and he's an ex-Christian, and boy, is it eye-opening. It's a lot of stuff my dad told me. We are all, you know, how can I say, light from the true source. So, woo, Friday, we made it. We made it. Friday. So yeah, I have been doing quite a, not bad exercise. It's real easy, but yeah, I'm getting it checked out. So pray for me. At first I thought, well, am I having, like, do I have backup? I'm like done with it. I'm done playing the guessing game. Let them play the guessing game. I'm not worried because my stomach's not getting any bigger. Well, it did, yeah. I couldn't wear several of my clothing because, boy, I make sure it's really baggy. Because, man, I'm working hard on that tire, and it's just, wow, yeah. It is what it is, hey. Happy Friday to everybody. So let's see. I've thought of when it gets cooler, I will be able to film in the RV. Right now, it's just so hot, and if it's like 85, it's not bad. I mean, to be honest, when you go outside, for me, if you're not moving around, just sitting on the steps, getting warm. Yeah, I had to go outside and get warm because it's kind of on the chilly side in here. It's, when you smoke weed, you're colder, and sometimes you get cold. And then if you like when I took my shower and stuff, I had to try to warm up because my hair is wet. So yeah. Yep. So Lee is my new character, and I have to figure out how to do her makeup and stuff like that. It's different than this, and yeah. So let's go and do the yes no with Mr. Predicto. If you're interested in this, if you go, wow, I gotta have one, I gotta have it. If you have to have it, darling, go to Amazon.com, and there you go, Mr. Predicto. All right. Smoke a little weed and I got a little bit slow. Let me see. Will the doctor find out what's wrong with me Thursday?
That is a likely outcome.
Well, it didn't really answer a yes or no. It was like a maybe. So let's ask it again. Will I get an answer Thursday?
I am confident it is no.
Yep, see, no answer. Will I have a good day Thursday?
The answer is yes.
There you go. Will my good day be?
Everything points.
Ooh. I'm trying to figure out what to ask it. Hmm. An omega. Well, we lost our lurker. Well, it could be. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Am I a twisted person?
Everything points to no.
Um. Hey, will I meet President Trump?
The answer you seek is yes.
Woo! Let's see. Oh, do you have any grape? And I gotta turn that up. Oh, that is so. Do you have any Grey Poupon? No, I don't got no Grey Poupon. God dang, I don't, I swear. I'm sorry, but that. Do you got any Grey Poupon? I always want to drive a Rolls Royce, pull up next to another one, and go, darling, you got any Grey Poupon? I'm just curious. Or do you? Okay. So, yeah, I have been doing a lot of meditating and a lot of praying for people. I don't pray the normal way. When I pray, I do it by run a psych ward, and he would take pictures. Need pictures. I just take my mind and remember the people's faces, and I pray for them. And you use the Hawaiian way of praying. You go, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. You don't have to love them, okay? Like love and love, I love them. You know, you love them as a person. There's no like coochie coochie feelings. It's just you love them as a person. So when I pray for people, I pray that way. His whole psych ward did very well. I gotta find that meme of that guy. He was so good. I've heard so many people on YouTube here on this platform talk about, that same guy and how well things went. So I just pray for everybody that way. I meditate, give a good prayer. Yeah, it makes me feel good. So, hey, I wanted to go to 2 schools, but I can't do that because there's 2 different things. I want to take like a photograph. You learn to be a producer. You learn I know how to write scripts, but they in depth on writing scripts and other stuff. So you can be a producer. Will I be able to go to be a producer? And I also want to learn uh, Reiki. Will I be able to do both?
Highly doubtful.
That's what I was figuring. I have to figure out, schooling for both my loves. I would love to make a documentary. I have an idea about one, but it's still, people probably think, I don't know. So I keep it inside. Will I be successful in one day making a documentary?
The outcome cannot be predicted.
Whoa. I'm trying to figure that one out.
The answer is unclear. Try again.
Let me take a sip of my juice. I got to show you this water bottle though. I got it years ago. I was a bartender years ago at a place called it was I was a bartender, and one of the patrons had, it's called it's a company that makes this, and I wanted this, I call it the cool looking color, because if I would have put it as purple, it would be hotter. It's a darker color, so I went lighter. So I went with the baby blue, and it says not vodka. Oh, I so loved working there. I worked at Cherry's Ranch. I was a bartender. And it brings back memories. It just does. I see it. And, the good, the bad, the ugly, and the whatnot. So I have working on my characters. I think Lulu's a little bit of everyone's sarcasm, including myself, and how we can be our worst enemy than anyone on the outside, really. Ugh. Oh, Jesus. I gotta really vacuum again. Those darn, I think they're burping crickets. Yeah. I got burping crickets around here. Maybe is it spiders? I got burping spiders. I got two of them. It's the farting ones that just stink. When you get them farting spiders, man. Oh, shoot. This is sad. Sorry. When you get them farting spiders, it's so scary. You want to go, oh my God. It's farting spiders. Big ass butts just walk around. They just wait. They wait for you to go to sleep. And once you're asleep, boom, you're going to be farting around. They get right close to you. They make it look like you farted. My dad had a thing. He told me that women are made different. I said, what do you, I already know that, Dad. We got explaining about that. I was about 8, and I would, let's just put it this way. At lunch, you had the guys who would burp, and then you had me who would burp. You see this cute little blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl walk up and go, yeah, I can do you. And the guy's looking at that stick. Yeah, like the one kid said, you're so skinny you can hide behind a palm tree. Well, I was a young kid, 8 years old, maybe 9. I don't know. Well, anyway. They all burp. Burp, 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 burp. You see, I was drinking root beer, and as they all were going through their burps, I was glugging it down. I finished it up, handed it to Angie, and I looked at them and and everyone was silent. My friend Angie said, oh my God, you improved. Oh, well, over the summer, I used to go to California, visit my father's side of the family. Yep. It was beautiful. Yeah. Then I had to grow up. So let's see. Will I get a surprise at the doctor's office? Will I, lose weight or something?
Definitely yes.
See? I'll get a surprise. Well, there's nothing like surprises in our life, Good surprises, Like they go, oh my God, you got a refund. What? So you got me a refund? Woohoo! So I'm on the daytime shift. I'm no longer a vampire. I won't be up lately. I get up at, it's after 12. I get up and that's good. And I see everybody. Well, Oh, I love this song. So anyway, let me see. Oh, that's a little bit. The can. Yeah, I like that song because it reminds me when my uncle, that song was playing. It was on a classical station, and he had just married my aunt, and he was running around doing the can with no, just simulating a dress. There was no dress; it was just in shorts, right?
Ask later when the time is right.
Yeah. My uncle did a lot of crazy stuff. Like my dad was driving by a CHIPS, which is California Highway Patrol, and he dropped trow and mooned the cops. I was like, oh my Lord, whoa, Jesus Christ, my family is weird. Oh, couldn't my aunt marry someone normal? Be a bit normal. So, the year that they announced their engagement, my uncle decided to give everybody, especially, see, back in the 70s or something new came out, they didn't have cell phones. They had Polaroid. They had beautiful Polaroid. Oh my God. It was like instant in a minute. Oh, wow. You can just watch it go. And if you blew on it, it might go even faster. It doesn't really work faster, really. And just people do it because they think it does. Well, anyway, he decided for Christmas to get everyone a nice Christmas card along with his Polaroid picture of his mooning. Oh, yeah. Yep. All my family got to see that. That's what they got for Christmas one year. My grandmother got one too. No, I didn't see that picture, but I've seen his bum a lot of times. There's no way you can get that out of your mind. Oh, Lord. That was a lot of therapy. Yep, we had a mooning uncle, his moon. Everybody got to see his moon. That was funny. Flight of the Bumblebee. I love that. No one's on here right now. Well, let's have some more weed. Yeah, this one's spent. I can hide my bottle of freshness. Dang it. There's nothing like my cat is hilarious. So if I leave this room, oh, it's getting too loud. If I leave this room, that cat is like a big yelling. My son said one day he heard me talking to Bobby, and he heard me. He goes, "Look, you whiny! Wait, I'm coming out. Don't sit there and yell back." You know, he gets that way. But he's got the weekend now, and he's fell asleep right after his cat nippers. He got his wet food, and he got loving. So yeah, I'm like hoping that I can portray my characters well and everyone likes them. And I'm just smoking some weed. Let's ask Mr. Predicto. I'm balancing a bong between my legs. I just had to level it. It's just like holding, a book or whatever. Am I a born again virgin?
It has been determined so.
Let me see. Will I be able to? Oh, crap. I'm trying to think. I gotta write these yes/no questions out. Will there be peace in the Middle East?
Yes.
Let me see. Will everyone rejoice with peace in the Middle East?
With hesitation, yes.
Wow. Let me see. Will I declutter my office space tomorrow?
I would not count on it.
Will I finish clearing my office space Sunday?
There is no doubt.
Okay, that's good. This thing. Oh, I'm turning the sucker off. Alright. Oh. I'm a daytime person now. Ooh. I've been watching Dynasty. No, not the old, like 80s Dynasty. We're talking new one. They're in Georgia and they're filthy, filthy billionaires. Boy, they're acting stupid. They play those stupid games and they get stupid prizes all the time. When you watch it, that's what not to do. But apparently, they want everyone to think that's sexy, being an asshole and treat people like shit. Dynasty. Georgia. So I've been watching that and it's hilarious. So, yeah. It's Dynasty. It is a Dynasty. And I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the Friday. Hang with your friends. I love you guys. Have a wonderful evening. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, share. I'm weird, so I can have lots of fun with my characters. Or they can just be like Dynasty. Woo-wee. Crazy. Oh, yeah. He's nuttier. They got some of them people on there nuttier than people I know over here. Well, when they're nuttier than people that, in my little town, boy, that's nutty. Yeah, you gotta see Dynasty, and it's on Netflix. Is it Netflix? It's on HBO Max or Max. They call it Max. So, yeah, it is good. It is really good. God, I'm glad I don't pay for commercials. It is good. Watch it, Dynasty. Because God, they really choreograph those fights really well. So I'm leaving you guys. I hope you are well loved. Omega out.